Hey friends, welcome back to the shop. We're a little bundled up today, especially you.
It started snowing. I'm cold.
It's our first snow today. It's crazy. It's high of 40 today here in Ohio. So we got to prepare for it. But today in our latest parts episode, we're moving on to the body. Almost like 70s horn music kind of popping into my head now. But thankfully, Clara came to us in really good shape. And going through the walkthrough, there were a few pieces that we determined needed to be replaced in order to save money. The rear quarter panels are two of those. It was noticed that the inner pans had been replaced at some point, which would be expected over 50 years. But there was some rust on the outside skins, and instead of spending the time on labor and rust repair and metal work, it was recommended just to buy new skins, and I completely agree. These were only $130 a piece.
Sounds about right.
So incredibly cheap. We bought these from CJ Pony Parts. They came to us in great shape, no problems at all from the shipping. Went ahead and bought both a left and right. I'll only show you one because there's not any difference from the other one. And the biggest difference that we have noticed between these and what we have on Clara now is something that we couldn't figure out why. So maybe if you're watching this episode and you're very knowledgeable on the classic Mustangs, you can explain to us why we don't have this right here for the reflectors. There's an access hole to mount one. So now we'll show you Clara, which really had me confused when I was ordering this to make sure that I was ordering the right one. Okay. Our spokesperson and model, Dana, will now show you where it's not. And there's no apparent body work done to where somebody just shaved it, cleaned it, and made it all smooth. It just doesn't appear to be there at all. So we're a little spoofed. I'd be honest in saying that I actually like the clean look, but because we're going to try to bring this back to stock, most of it, then we're going to keep the reflector in there. But if you have an answer on that, certainly let us know. Since we are in the theme of body panels and replacement, this is another one that we're going to go ahead and take care of. This is the battery apron panel inside the engine bay. And here, of course, is the original one. Yeah, look at that. This is very common for these, really simply because of the batteries. You know, battery technology has significantly improved over the past 50 years. So you're really going to see the apron itself rusted through, the battery tray rusted through, which was the case for Clara. Thankfully, these are incredibly easy to replace because these are simple bolts that all go in along the top. And then just minor welding on the bottom of it. So really easy to replace this one. Now this particular one is from Dynacorn, and we actually bought the kit. So the kit was $65. That includes the apron, it includes the battery tray, the battery tie down, and all the hardware. So you just can't beat it.
Does it include the welder?
Does not include the welder. Damn you for calling out the most expensive part. Oh my goodness. All right. The welder won't be a part of these. I promise you that. But that's it for today. Really just focus on the body panel replacements. The next parts that we'll show will be a totally different part of the body.
Yeah.
All right, so this will call it for today's episode. A rather short one, but once again, it's focused on the parts and parts only. So thanks again for joining us. Take care, stay safe. We'll see you next time. Bye. We are live.
We're not live. We're recording.
You're right.
This episode brought to you, filmed before a live studio audience.